Scientist 2 explains that ice sublimes to water vapor and enters Europa's atmosphere. If ultraviolet light then broke these water vapor molecules apart, which of the following gases would one expect to find in Europa's atmosphere as a result of this process? This is a challenging question for a few reasons. One, they give you a bunch of extra information. They introduce this word sublimes, which we actually don't need to know about. They talk about ultraviolet light, which we don't need to know about. And they also talk about the passage, what Scientist 2 says. But actually, none of these things matter. What actually matters is this basic question: what happens to water vapor when you break it apart? What gases are formed? And you have to know something to answer this outside of the test. You have to know that water is actually made up of two elements, and you've probably heard this name for water before: H2O. H2O is a common name for water, and that actually stands for the two elements that make up water. And if you were to come in and break water, so let's imagine, it doesn't matter what breaks it, it could be ultraviolet light or anything else. If you were to break water apart, you would end up breaking apart these two gases, and one would be hydrogen, so that's the H. H stands for hydrogen. I can write that all out. And then the other gas that you would get is what the O stands for. This would be oxygen, and you would end up with two gases that come off from a liquid. Kind of cool. And the correct answer is D, oxygen.